Welcome to today's video. This video is inspired by insights from the book The Psychology of Money and the compelling ideas of Morgan Housel, a brilliant thinker on wealth and human behavior. Money isn't just about logic and math, it's deeply psychological. You can master every investing rule, read every strategy, yet, if you don't understand the emotions and biases that influence your money decisions, you are likely to repeat the same mistakes over and over. So, today we are uncovering 18 mental traps that silently destroy your financial future and the mindset shifts that can help you escape them one by one. Trap 1. You think you are logical. You might believe your choices about money are purely rational because, well, they are your choices. But intelligence doesn't protect you from bias, it often conceals it. Why do two people look at the exact same investment and make opposite decisions? One buys, the other sells. Neither is necessarily wrong. They are just playing different games shaped by their unique experiences. Think about how someone who lived through the Great Depression might never invest in stocks again, while a tech worker who got rich in the 19th boom might chase risks others avoid. Your financial decisions are shaped by your past, your personal history, and the emotional scars you carry. This bubble of experience influences nearly everything you believe about money. Trap 2. You think you are in control. Success and failure with money are not simply earned or deserved. They are a complex mix of effort, luck, and risk. Take Bill Gates for instance. His brilliance and discipline were undeniable, but a crucial factor was luck. He attended a rare high school with a computer in the early 70s, giving him a head start others didn't have. Contrast that with his friend Kent Evans, equally brilliant but tragically killed in a mountaineering accident before finishing school. Two similar minds, two very different outcomes, both influenced by factors beyond their control. This teaches us humility. Don't take all the credit when things go right or all the blame when they don't. And be cautious about copying extreme success stories. They often depend on luck or risks you can't afford. Trap 3. You believe the story, not the reality. We love stories that feel good, even if they are misleading. Hearing about a baker who won $200 million in a lottery makes buying a ticket seem smart, ignoring the millions who lose. This is what Morgan Housel calls appealing fictions, narratives that comfort us but mislead us. The crypto boom is a perfect example. In late 2021, everyone seemed to be getting rich. Influencers sold dreams, not math. People bought the story, not the fundamentals. When the bubble burst in 2022, billions evaporated overnight. So always ask yourself, is this belief supported by data or just by desire? Trap 4. You think you are a spreadsheet. We plan money like machines code, logical spreadsheets, but we are humans with emotions, doubts, and fears. Spreadsheets don't panic when the market dips. We do. That's why aiming to be mostly reasonable beats trying to be perfectly rational. Reasonable plans are sustainable and help you stay calm during downturns, keeping you in the game when others panic. Trap 5. You chase more than you need. Many people ruin their finances chasing more and more status, more admiration, more control. Take Sam Bankman-Fried, once worth over $20 billion, but his empire collapsed because he risked everything chasing more. There is a silent trap in never feeling enough, especially in today's hyperconnected world where comparison is constant. Philosopher Bertrand Russell said it best: it is impossible to escape envy by means of success. The more you climb, the harder the fall. So, define what enough means to you. Protect it and remember that the most powerful wealth is peace of mind. Trap 6. You think stuff will make you admired. We buy fancy cars, watches, homes, hoping to impress others. But here is a paradox: no one is impressed with your stuff as much as you are. When you see a luxury car, you don't think about the owner. You imagine yourself behind the wheel. True respect doesn't come from possessions, it comes from how you treat people with humility, kindness, and empathy. So before you spend to be seen, ask yourself: am I trying to impress others, or am I just imagining they are impressed? Trap 7. You think looking rich means being rich. Trying to look rich can be the fastest way to go broke. Wealth is often judged by what you see: cars, houses, vacations. But real wealth is what you don't see: financial assets quietly growing, untouched by flashy spending. Spending to show wealth is the quickest way to lose it. Building wealth is silent, unglamorous, and often invisible. So get comfortable with not looking rich and focus on long term peace rather than short term praise. Bad news grabs attention because it feels urgent and important. Headlines about market crashes are loved, while steady gains go unnoticed. Pessimism feels smarter, optimism feels naive. But real optimism isn't blind faith. It's expecting setbacks and still believing in long term growth. So, next time you hear a doomsday prediction, ask: is this genuine insight or just fear in disguise? Staying calm and zooming out to see decades, not days, is what helps smart investors stick around. Trap 9. You think saving needs a goal. Most people think wealth comes from earning more, but saving matters more. You can't control market or income, but you can control how much you save. Saving creates options, flexibility, and breathing room to pivot when life changes. Take the lawyer earning $250,000 a year, living extravagantly. From the outside, they look wealthy, but they live paycheck to paycheck because their lifestyle grew with their income. Real wealth is about needing less, not earning more. Trap 10. You want the gains, but not the ride. Investing costs more than money, it costs emotional resilience. Market volatility is the price of admission. Netflix, for example, returned over 35,000% between 2002 and 2018, but spent 94% of that time below its previous highs. To win, you must endure comfort. Avoiding this emotional fee often leads to costly mistakes like panic selling or chasing quick wins. Accept the emotional cost, embrace the ride, and stay in the game long enough to win. Trap 11. You think getting rich is the hard part. Getting rich requires boldness. Staying rich requires caution and humility. Wealth building is offense. Wealth preservation is defense. The best investors build systems with room for error, expecting surprises and preparing for worst case scenarios. True strength is surviving when everything goes wrong while still believing in the future. This balance of confidence and caution is what Morgan Housel calls a barbell personality. Trap 12. You overestimate your plan. Your financial plan looks great on paper, but it doesn't feel fair. Life throws curveballs, job loss, emergencies, market crashes. So plan for your plan, not going according to plan. Build a margin of safety to endure surprises. The difference between what looks safe and what feels safe is crucial. Emotional resilience is as important as financial resilience. Trap 13. You underestimate the power of time. Warren Buffett's fortune mainly came after his 65th birthday. The secret isn't chasing big returns, it's starting early and staying invested for decades. Compounding is a slow, steady force that builds massive wealth over time. Most people misunderstand this and chase quick gains, but real wealth is like planting an oak tree. Years of quiet growth lead to something unshakable. Trap 14. You ignore how rare success really is. One big win often covers many losses. Success isn't about winning all the time, it's about staying in the game to catch rare tail events that change everything. Buffett made most of his wealth from just 10 investments out of hundreds. Markets are shaped by a few breakout winners, so stop trying to be right all the time and focus on endurance. Trap 14. You ignore how rare success really is. One big win often covers many losses. Success isn't about winning all the time, it's about staying in the game to catch rare tail events that change everything. Buffett made most of his wealth from just 10 investments out of hundreds. Markets are shaped by a few breakout winners, so stop trying to be right all the time and focus on endurance. Trap 15. You buy stuff and sell your time. The greatest benefit of money isn't luxury, it's freedom over your time. True wealth means control over your schedule, your choices, your life. Studies show that a sense of control predicts happiness better than income or status. Financial freedom is about needing less, living on your terms, and waking up knowing you can do whatever you want. Trap 16. You expect the market to be predictable. The biggest financial events are surprises. History teaches us about human reactions, not precise predictions. New risks and technologies disrupt old rules. Calm beats certainty. Accept that surprises will come and prepare your mindset to stay steady through change. Trap 17. You forget that you will change. We underestimate how much we'll change in the future. The end of history illusion. Your goals, values, and lifestyle will evolve, so build plans that leave room for change. Avoid extreme commitments, aim for moderation, and create flexibility to avoid future regret. Trap 18. You copy people who are not playing your game. The fastest way to lose money is to follow advice meant for someone else. Know your financial goals, your timeline, and your game. A day trader's strategy isn't yours if you are investing for retirement. Social pressures to mimic others' spending or investing can lead to costly mistakes. Define your own game. Tune out irrelevant advice. and play your own long term strategy. Closing thought. Understanding the psychology of money is the key to unlocking lasting financial success. It's not just about strategies or intelligence, it's about mastering your mindset, recognizing your mental traps, and making decisions that align with your unique life and goals. Remember, wealth isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind, freedom, and control. It's a journey of patience, humility, and resilience. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and share it. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone who might need a fresh perspective on money. Until next time, stay curious, stay patient, and keep mastering the psychology of money.